I wanted to see what you guys thought of the season so far. So, first off, we have episode 1, which was a bit of a weird one because some people actually saw this on the strategy presentation where they aired the entire episode. Of course, it's a Japanese strategy presentation, so there was no English subs, so a lot of you had to just make do with different fights translations, live translations of the episode. Then when it came for the episode to actually air officially, it didn't actually air officially on time because the, I guess, publishing company of the band that did the opening song put a copyright strike on the video, so it actually didn't air, which was really funny. It didn't air until like the next day. It sucked for me because I was trying to organize a watch party for this season, and of course this would be the first episode of the watch party, and that did not work. Anyways, once the episode finally aired, it seems like you guys were, overall, whether you watched it like 3 or 4 or 5 times, who knows, you guys seem to like this episode pretty decently. Then, sort of a continuation of episode 1, we saw there basically just setting up the deluxe and then setting up a fight between Kagetsu, the new character, who happens to be Now's master, and then Akina. And this episode 2 was actually just the actual fight and then completing the setup for the deluxe. And you guys seem to like this one pretty decently as well. Makes sense. They were pretty decent episodes in terms of setting up what the rest of the season is going to be. Then, here's where things start getting interesting, because in episode 3, we had the first fight of the actual deluxe. And what I did is that before every episode, I would put up a poll trying to get you guys to predict who would win the fight based on which fight was going to happen, thanks to the preview from the previous fight. And I tried to do these, later on I got it a little bit better, but I tried to do these before the episode aired, like on Thursdays in the morning. This one I aired, this one I put up like a little bit before the episode aired, so I feel like most of you probably voted after watching the episode. All that to say is only the real ones were here before the episode aired. That said, for the actual episode itself, I think this is the episode that you guys like the most. Giving you like an 84%. I won't do crazy statistics and base it on the number of votes, but just in terms of percentage, this seemed to be the episode that you guys liked the most, which is fair. It was a very good, strong, solid episode. Mita had a good showing. You got to see the tree for people that like trees, but Sagra looked great, and everything looked pretty good this episode, right? So can't say I disagree. Then we had the controversial, I want to say, episode 4, right? And this one was going to have Suzune, the brand new character, and Senka. So, most of you voted for Suzune, which I did look at these polls generally before the episode aired, so I have a good understanding of how it was before the episode and after the episode. People, whatever reason, want to come in and vote after that, right? Or they just see it afterwards. And understandably, Senka was a bit of the underdog here. Mainly because a thread that we're going to see throughout the entire season basically is, we got to showcase this new deck, right? So the new deck kind of has priority over the older deck. And that ended up being kind of the case with Suzune showing off her new deck, Artisaria, which unveiled the lock mechanic coming to Lyrical Monasterio, much to the Vanguard community's complete meltdown. Which may be why some of you didn't like this episode as much, but still nothing too crazy, with a lot of people just not liking that lock was back. Some people liking that lock was back. Some people thinking that lock was gonna end all of Vanguard again. Some people just hating women and upset that they have to deal with Lyrical Monasterio having their favorite mechanic. But other than that, it was an alright episode. It was pretty hyped to see Locke, even as I am Locke's biggest hater. It was a pretty fun episode, at least for me to watch. And this is also extremely true. Then we have ourselves here the very sort of tipping point, I feel like, for the season for most people, where we had Kyon versus Akina, a fight that we did not get last season, and we felt that the entire season would have ended up being. But they actually threw a curveball at us that last season, right? So here we actually get that fated showdown between the Fated King and the Destined King, with the vast majority of you thinking Akina was going to win, and that ended up being the case, with Kyon putting up a decent fight, but not being able to get the dub. And most of you, liked this episode pretty decently. I think it was a fair enough episode aside from Kyon losing, but overall I think it was pretty well constructed. It is ironically two of the best decks in that format at the time, minus, I guess, if you consider it set 6 and not set 7, considering set 7 wasn't out, but whatever. It was a good episode, it's fun to watch, and two characters are always good to see on screen. Though it is kind of silly how Kyon just refuses to use one of his best cards. Then, this one was the one that you guys were the most split on, I think. This one and a future one. Because next, for episode, I believe, 6, we had Now versus Erica. Two very, very popular characters for many players, and you guys were like almost split down the middle. I think before the episode aired, it was a lot closer. It was like 53 to now or something like that. But yeah, this one was a bit of a controversial one, I guess. A lot of people weren't too happy about this. Some people were. It was a whole mixed bag, because a lot of people, I feel like, throughout this season just really wanted Erica, or more specifically, not even wanted, expected Erica to do exceptionally well this season because of some underlying factors, such as the fact that she's in the entirety of the ending song and it features literally just her. So, fair play. I can understand why you think she'd have an important role this season, or I guess more specifically the next season. But unfortunately, most of y'all were wrong because Now did end up winning this. And overall, most of you seem to like this episode decently well. I think it was a fun episode. It was a bit of a shame that Liel or Morta didn't really get any crazy support out of this fight, but at the same time, neither did Varga. So it was, it was an interesting fight where I guess they sort of showed off the new support, but it was kind of underwhelming. So it's more reliant on the strength of the characters and on the actual cards that were played. I do feel that it did do a good job of characterizing both of these, characters, right? Because Erica is in a weird spot where she kind of has to, one, develop as a character that really hasn't had a lot of screen time, but also, two, develop as a character that has a literal clone of her running around in the world. So she has to find a way to, stand out on top of all of that. And I feel like this episode did a pretty good job of, introducing us a little bit more into who she is, her motivations and whatnot, and kind of doing the same thing for Now as well. Of course, this episode also was the one that ended up off-screening a couple of characters, which was a bit of a shock when that happened. And I sort of poked fun at this, making 2 polls, even though we already knew who the winner were. Some of y'all understood the assignment. Some of y'all did not, but that is totally fine. This was pretty funny either way. But we ended up seeing Megami lose to Sho, and then seeing Haika lose to Kagetsu. Off screen, we just see the results of that fight, which, is kind of interesting because this season was, I'll get into it in a little bit here, but I'll have a future video that goes into more detail. But this season of the Deluxe was leaps and bounds way better than the previous season, especially in terms of what they do off screen and on screen too. I think they did an exceptional job at that.
All right. How's it going, y'all? Welcome to the Thursday stream. We'll get started in a bit. I have to take my dog out to the bathroom because he's having dinner really quickly. After that, we can get started. I think today we will kind of blast through the reveals because there aren't that many of them, and I don't know if there's really too much to say about them, to be honest. I'm surprised there wasn't a Keter double rare, but I guess that's because we have Alfred in this set, which is a bit unfortunate, because I swear I hallucinated and I thought one of the things said Luan in another deck, but I guess that was just me needing to get some more sleep or something of that sort, right? But sure, it'd be great if that deck would get any support, but who knows? Maybe in a set 9, which we're actually going to start seeing the reveals for next week. It's kind of interesting. Almost forgot that set existed too, to an extent, but it is so far ahead, you know, that it's just kind of is set. And I bring that up all the time, but yeah, might be a good set. Who knows? We'll see. All right, I will be right back. Don't talk too much shit. Alright, we're back. Good morning, Kazim. How are we doing today? Yes, tomato was indeed too strong. Actually, I'm not supposed to have those. I have them all the time. Alright, yeah, we can go ahead and get started. Like I said, we'll go through these relatively quickly because there isn't, unfortunately, too much to go over or talk about. But, we can play some Deer Days. Got a very weird... not weird's the right word, but got a very, I guess, unexpected deck that I'll be playing today. This to start, put this here. Go. Work is boring, just printing and sleeving fresh proxies for tomorrow. Very nice. Like to hear it. Alright, so last time, I guess I can show you. Well, let me get the thumb. Okay, so last time, right, I was on stream and I had mentioned that, oh wow, my case from 50 cards had shipped. I was like, that's crazy, it might actually make it in time. That was a lie. What actually had shipped, I thought it was 50 cards because it was also from New Jersey, was this, this totally normal, legitimate Game Boy Advance thing that I bought on a whim. That totally only plays normal Game Boy Advance games and not like PSP and PlayStation 1 and all that other stuff. And yeah, it's really cool. I haven't gotten a chance to mess around with it too much today, but it feels really cool. But that's what arrived today. But you want an OLED Game Boy Color so bad? That would be sick, honestly. This one's pretty okay. Let me see. I don't know. I don't have the cartridge currently, or it didn't currently come with the cartridge for anything popular like a Pokemon or a Super Mario or anything like that. Let me see if I can find something. that y'all might know. Alright, here's how this looks, right? Looks pretty good, right? You can't really tell. Let's see if I can do a forehead cam. And Hachoo! Looks pretty good on the screen, right? Screen's really nice. This way here. Oh, white screen. Shit's crazy. Look at this white. That's a crazy type of white. Oh, but yeah, it looks really good. Very happy with it. There's Eggface or whatever his name is. But yeah. I like 4 GBAs because I kept breaking them. How the fuck? I've had the same GBA since ever, and I have never broken that. I don't know how you could possibly break that. I have my actual other GBA somewhere stashed away, and everything should work. Right? Kids are dumb, I guess. But all right, yeah. So we'll be playing some Dear Days after this in a bit. But first, cards of the day. Psych. There's no cards of the day, so let's just go into the reveals. Oh, it's a pomegranate. That's what it is. Okay, that makes sense. Especially when you look at the top of the head. Alright, so this is Throbbing Pomegranate. This has the continuous effect that if your order was bound from drop by the ability of your Vanguard this turn, this card gets all of the following. So I don't know if that is only what's throbbing about it. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if this is only Zorga and Claudine. I don't know if there's any other ones that can possibly do this, but yeah. So this thing is really bad in Zorga Divine, but good in Zorga Mask. So this says, act and drop if you do not have it on field. You can EB3, call this. Then, at the start of the battle phase, you the player, get the following... No. You may have this unit get the effect, so it's tied to the unit. That during your turn, if you do not have another copy of this, all of your front row rear guards with original 5k power or less than 5k get 5k power. So this is your tokens, this is your triggers, this is your prison dragons. It only counts your original power until the end of the turn. Then at the end of that turn, this goes back into your soul, or into your soul. So sounds pretty good to me. No, any deck that comes along can use this eventually. Yes. So it's at least useful in the future if you get something like that. I'm gonna call Lean drop the lettuce for this. I don't think you would do that. You would just drop the Elenia or whatever her name was, the archer girl, for this. Even though you can technically play both, I think you would rather have a token in that slot and have this in the back row, and this can recur itself. So I feel like you'd rather play this. And I feel like I don't remember how her effect is written, but I feel like this can go to soul and you can like soul blast it out and then bind the order and then call it out, which if that's the case, that's insane. If you can do that, if you can sequence it that way. The back row center girl is definitely dead, been gone for a while. Oh man, I mean, this definitely does what it does but better to an extent. This is just a nice option card is all. You still blast on attack. Oh, it's on attack. Oh, no, this is at the end of the turn. Not great. That's fine. And this is play more orientated for Claudine. Yeah, I mean, I can still see some play in Zorga. This isn't grade 3 locked, actually. So you can play like Rush Zorga. And give them 5k. Like you can get the prison dragons, give them the crit, and then this can give 5k, right? Oh no, so you have to bind by the Vanguard's ability. Okay, right. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Does the Nadir even have the energy for this? Just you can just call it with Nadir. Nadir calls something, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you probably wouldn't use the energy blast effect. You probably just call it normally, I think. I don't know, seems decent. I don't think it'll push Zorga up by any means, but if you could have used this in the early game, yeah, I would, but since you can't. Yeah, given 5k is kind of whatever. You have more ways that you can do that, but it also gives you soul, so that might be a merit. You know, getting soul in Zorga that you can recur pretty easily is not horrible. So, one Persian Dragon at a time? Well, that's because y'all play that deck wrong. That's why you only have one Persian Dragon at a time, which is pretty bad. But yeah, seems alright. I don't know. I'm comparing this to, why is there a blank here? Alright. Well, not more, you know what I mean. But I'm comparing this to like the other double rares we've gotten for Festival Collection, and those were kind of ass. These are all really playable. So, much like this card is, watch your step, Murula. So this says auto at the end of the battle, this unit attacked or boosted. If a drive check was performed during the battle, your rearguard attack, again not locked to a specific vanguard, put 2 rearguards in the same column as this into your soul and perform one of the following. You can either A, choose a grade 2 or less normal unit without sentinel from your soul, put it to your hand, so you can target itself. It doesn't not say that you can't target itself. Or you can CB1 to grab a grade 3 normal unit from your soul and put it to your hand. So it kind of does suck. This is only normal units, but that's fine. Then it says in your soul, you can bind this if your vanguard is grade 3 or greater. Choose a normal unit without sentinel from dropping on the bottom of your deck, so that's great for Michu. And then choose one of your vanguards, and this gets 5k to the end of the turn. It's pretty good for Sharma. Code is correct. That's amazing in both. Yeah, I can see this doing a lot in Michu, because you can bot deck your Persona ride, so you can skip right into it. So you can maybe even play less of it like you do in Eva, where she only has to play 2 of them. So maybe you can get away with something like that, which is kind of nice. You can, I don't know how much they'll be using this skill. Whoa. I don't know how much this skill is going to be used, to be honest. Because you don't really want to CB in Michu. And like, I guess you could CB in Charmot, but I don't know if you really want to add Persona right to hand per se. You could also grab the other grade 3 unit, so it's not like a bad option, but I don't know how often you'll go into that. I feel like you'll always basically do this, but it just sucks that it has to be a normal unit, so you can't like add a trigger. But you know, that's still pretty good because you can recycle your units, you can recycle Rhesus, you can recycle the crow that pulls out Rhesus, you can do a bunch of stuff with this, which is pretty good. Also clears your board, right? So all of this is pretty good. This one you have no idea. No, it's really good because both of them can easily do drive checks on rearguard. So the acquirement happens pretty easily. Taking whatever it boosted or yeah, basically whatever it boosted with, putting it into soul and adding it to your hand is really good. The fact that it can you can attack with it is really good for Sharma, because you can put one of the lip lesbians in the back row, and then put those into soul. So you can oh, actually, you know what this does? That's actually really good, because this lets you put the grade 0 in front of I'm sorry, behind this. You can attack, take both, put it to soul, and then you can attack with the grade 1 lip lesbian and put that into grade 2 into soul, so you can actually protect your board. You don't have to play as many copies of the grade 2. So that's actually really good. In 5 Fandel, I don't know how it works. God forbid we learn. We run less Milagros for this girl. I don't remember who Milagros is, but is that? Oh, that's the Michu girl, right? The double rare. But I don't know about less counter charges, but I don't know. There's like 30 lyrical lines. All right, but you know every Stir Cat deck, huh? Don't you? All right, that's what I fucking thought. And you know all this shit about great nature in V, right? Right? But you remember that shit, right? Okay, that's what I thought. But yeah, this is really good. Then we have here the Lyrical grade 3 dragon. They actually did it. They gave Lyrical a dragon. I was saying that, like, I don't know if they're actually going to give them a dragon. I don't know. They didn't really mention if these were for like all nations, or I didn't see it. So, you know, I'm glad they actually went ahead and made it a dragon. They didn't just make it some nonsense because they refused to just not print schoolgirls or mermaids in that nation. But hey, it is what it is. Zana the dragon that looks exactly like Robalia. I mean, nah, he doesn't look exactly. He has a different color, but it's definitely like a Neonectar type dragon. It looks just like, yeah, Arboros. So interesting that that's in. It's very interesting that they've put that into Lyrical, considering Lyrical is supposed to be in Starkea technically, right? Because they're part of Melagellan or whatever the heck, but they got booted. I forget that Lyrical has a pink dragon. And, well, I know that. That's what I was saying before. They did the dragons like twice, but I wasn't sure if they were gonna do it again. But they did. They're just purple. How do you look around every kind of? No, there's not that I'm a dragon person, but there's distinguishing features, surely. Lucina, oh yeah, I forgot about Lucina actually. That's true. Sure, I forgot that thing's a dragon. So fair enough. We have mild rarity in Lyrical, but hopefully we can expand a bit more of that soon. I really hope, honestly, Vanguard would be so based, even though there's a lot of like shitty stuff going on. It would be so based if for the next Lyrical set they do something cool and like based for once, and like all the girls aren't all just schoolgirls, right? They have like a really cool theme for everyone. Because like it's one thing for them to be like Halloween theme, summer theme, like, oh yeah, that's cool and all, but they're still in their fucking school uniform. So if we can get some actual variety in them, that would be really great. Like if everyone's dressed up as like Santa or something like that, that would be really cool, since we're probably not getting that until like January. That's when everyone started. It's Christmas, right? Where's here it is. I have to go from the top. Oh. Nope, there's cards there too. All right, I have to go. I don't know if I can. I have to thread the needle through the cards. I can put my cursor on the other side. There we go. Okay. Okay. I don't like that they even have to give the fucking dragons a school uniform. Like, come on, guys. Like, was that really necessary? But yeah, this is kind of the same shit, huh? We got the bow. We got the unnecessary shirt. The wings are slightly different. We got flowers in the head. We got horns. I don't know if this has toe beans, but this has toe beans. Yeah. Is it the same? I can't see. I think it's the same artist. I can't tell, but this has 2 letters and this has 2 characters, I should say. So, yeah. Is dragon swimsuits because summer? Sure, go for it. No, but I'm a fashion neighbor collected. Fair enough. You got him. You got the ass. Oh. Look up the discard grade 2. Where's Slurple? So 1. And then double rares. That should be around here. There it is. This one's different. A different artist too. Oh, I lost it. No, girl, stop. You don't. Okay. It's a fucking ball of lint. Oh no! Don't say that to him. Hurt? I don't know. From like, what did I care as much before? It's that phrase. But yeah, I'm hoping that the next Lyrical set is an actual something cool. But alright, speaking of Lyrical set, we've got ourselves here Blossoming Ballad Dragon Flubrum. So this has this usual thing. It's a grade 3, can intercept, gets 5 shield. Then when it attacks, if your Vanguard's grade 3 or greater, EB3 gets 5k into the battle. Then at the end of the battle, choose one of your rear guards, return to your hand. But if you have 4 or more or you persona mode, you choose 2 instead of 1. I feel like this is like really good. I feel like this is going to be one of those cards where we're going to be like, oh yeah, this sounds good. And then a month later, it's like, actually, this is the best card that has ever existed in all time ever. I don't know how well this works in like Kyrie, but I can see it being played there, especially. Well, maybe not. I was gonna say that fixes the issue of not having Howlet and letting you clear your whole board, but not really, because you have to be at 4 more damage. So unless you just turbo to 4, then it's active. But doesn't Kyrie spend 4 energy per turn? She doesn't have to. I don't know how Japan is playing it, but the way I've been playing it is that you put the Penelope and the EB4 girl in the same column, and you can alternate whether you're going to restand them or with Soul Blast or with energy. So you could just Soul Blast each time instead, but I don't know. I feel like this is really good, but I can't immediately think of anything that like instantly uses this. I guess Lifa can make great use of this, but Marlene cannot. Right, I can think of that. Marlene definitely can't. I don't know if it does anything in like her media. Specifically, she doesn't really. I mean, I don't know. I guess she has her own way to balance stuff technically, so maybe not. So yeah, kind of nice. Perhaps I can give you an alternative. Sure. Let me just make up a random card that has the same effect as this triple rare. But so that's that. And then the last card we have here is the final ace unit, which is Amantes Octavia. So it's an ace unit, has unique skill. When placed on rear during the battle, it gets 5k until the end of the turn. Energy blast 3, same as all the other ones. Then this one says draw a card, choose one of your rear guards, and it gets that auto at the end of the turn. You may return this unit to your hand until end of turn. And that's exactly what I had said when we talked about this last time, that it's just gonna be, it's either gonna be Franchette or it's gonna be like that one order that literally has the same effect, right? That says at the end of the turn, bounce to hand. Then it says that when it attacks, if your opponent's Vanguard is greater to or greater, gets 5k. Then if 2 or more rear guards replace this turn, so basically a free requirement, she gets another 5k. This is a 20k attacker. That can be 25k, and that can bounce something to hand. So I feel like this will probably see play in like vast majority of lyrical decks, to be honest. It's just Eureka in front. Yep, it's Eureka one time. It's Eureka that doesn't cost soul, and it's also Eureka that doesn't have the boost, so it can like, you can ping something in the back row center. So like if there's a card, if there's a deck that can like call PGs or something like that, you can bounce that to your hand. So pretty nice. Yeah, I guess if it's a mermaid, yeah, you can play it in Kyrie. I don't see why you wouldn't. The order is a common, and you can use it once per game. Yeah, but you also have to search it out, and doesn't have, I was gonna say it doesn't have shield, but neither does this. But yeah, you make her bounce herself if you're still enough. Yeah, you can technically do that. Of course you can't use the effect again, which is really funny, but yeah, you can technically do that. So I feel like, you know what, I think I've turned my opinion on these a bit, because I just realized what these do. The order is searchable, but it's CB1. What these do is that they open up the game, and they add, I don't know if RNG is the right word, but they add more paths and like routes that players can take during a turn, because of how open and like, you know, generic, I guess, these effects are, that they just are useful in most situations, but you don't have to do them, if that makes sense, right? Like, it's not the kind of thing where like some other cards like, oh yeah, this effect is great, I'm going to automatically do it. But since these are, you know, once per game, right, who knows when it'll come up. So pretty good. One thing I have to take a look at is I don't know if this unique part happens. Like if I play this, I get 5k and I don't energy blast, can I no longer use the rest of the skill? That's something that I have to look up the ruling for. Situational? I mean, yes, they're situational, but it just means that, yes, they're situational, but I mean more that like they themselves are situational and they create situations where you can use them in. So what I think of the ace units, that's what I was just saying. I feel like I've changed my opinion on these, and I think they're actually a pretty decent inclusion, because it's just something that you can use at any point in the game if you see it, and it just kind of changes the flow of the game a little bit. Nothing crazy massive, but it just, you know, I don't know, it makes, I don't know how to say this, but it makes it so like every game is not the same, if that makes sense, right? Because there are some games where I'll see this and I'll be able to use it, and there are most games where I won't, or there are most games where I'll see it and I won't use it, right? So it breaks up the monotony of standard, where you kind of just do the same thing every single game no matter what. This opens it up a little bit, but maybe I'm giving it too much credit, I don't know. Yes, exactly, there's more variance per match, because of what these allow you to do, especially because they're only one-ofs, right? It's not something you do every single game, right? So it's just like every other match maybe it'll happen, which it's kind of interesting. Fine, but nothing to justify that one of once per fight. I mean, I think it's fine. If they were crazy strong, I think they would have been unnecessary. I think to start, these are fine to like test the waters of how ace units work. As much as I still don't like the name, or I don't like both of these names, but that's just Bushiroad being really bad at naming things. I don't like the naming convention for both these things, but the fact that they're not great game breaking, I think is good, because I don't think we need another OT situation where like in hand I can play something that gets 100 million power, right? I don't think we need something like that. So I think something that's just useful if you get it, I think it's good enough. It's funny that people's reaction on one of too powerful, too bad, too weak, bad. Yeah, exactly. So I think they're fine. It's had too simple to justify the limitations. I mean, I don't know. I think their effects are pretty good in general, right? To bring up the argument you were trying to bring up, Beck, that there's an order that does this, but that order locks you out of using orders for the rest of the turn. So that means that that's a very strong effect, that you can only do one of that per turn, and you can only use one type of that effect per turn. So I feel like in that sense, these are equally as strong, right? This one is special to me because there's a mermaid themed character in Madoka Magica named Octavia. Oh wow, that's insanely close. These Gimme festivals tend to be a one-time thing. I don't know about that. We got Regalia's pieces 2 times in a row, and OTs 2 times in a row. Divine skill in Destiny Vanguard. Destiny Vanguard. Divine skill in Destiny Vanguard isn't more. I guess you mean divines. Aren't more broken compared to Fate. I don't know. Oh, but yeah. Dual Nation, they get the debut in festival. I mean, yeah, they could very easily bring that back, but then they'll bring it back and you'll complain that they're super strong and broken. So, but I don't know. I like these. At first, I was kind of like, eh, but no, I think they'll be pretty cool. And I look forward to there being different options as well, right? Because as much as I didn't like OTs initially, after getting different options, I was like, yeah, this is kind of cool, right? I like the idea of having different options in the deck, because that's one of my biggest complaints with Vanguard, is that there's a lot of monotony. It's a lot of everyone plays the same exact deck the same way, and there's really like most times no other ways to play it. And that's how it was a lot for standard. For many, I want to say the first 2 years almost, and it's only until recently that things are like a lot more open, because you have a lot more options that are a lot more viable and considerable. But we haven't gotten to the point where like there's different play styles for players, because the game is still a little bit too rigid. But hopefully we get to that point someday. What this name means in Spanish. It means lovers. Amantes. I don't know what amantes means. I know amantes is lovers. I don't really know what amantes is. I always hate Donation because they constantly getting calls. They're deleted nation splits. Yeah. I quite like my 10% bump of hitting plus ever for being great. Must be nice. Must be nice. You got like a second wave of nation OTs? Yeah. I don't know if they have to be specifically nation. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess we could have. But I don't know if they have to be specifically for that nation. I don't know if that really makes a huge difference since we have Kree Elemental ones, so. Translated to crazy. Amentes? That means crazy? I've never heard. Well, yeah, Amentes is mind, but Amentes? Yeah, maybe that's like a different dialect thing because I've never used that. Well, I don't know. I don't think we should. I've said this all the time, and I know you guys are against this, but I don't think we should hamper game mechanics just because of shitty pull rates. I think we should fix shitty pull rates instead of making mechanics or stuff like that, or putting restrictions on cards so that they would be cheaper. They just need to make the cards more available and fix the pull rates instead. So yeah, fix the fucking shitty ass pull rates and it won't matter what generic is what, right? Come on. If you fix that, it doesn't really matter. Or if you don't fix that, it doesn't really matter. And you just make the game a lot more rigid and boring, personally. So that's why I don't really see the point of nation OTs per se. I guess the novelty of it wouldn't be so bad, but like the only reason I could see a nation OT if it is so strong that it has to be locked to that one nation, and I don't think that's a good route that we want to go towards personally. But I can see the novelty of nation OTs, but I just don't. I feel like we're past that, and it's kind of pointless, to be honest. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I guess they would make them less generic, the effects, and it would be more tailor-made, but like, I don't know. I feel like that Regalias piece kind of does that same thing too, but yeah, I don't know. Is there any form/texture pattern difference between OOR and triple-rare? Yeah, I don't think there are. I think it's the same thing. They just have a different name, because fuck you. Because fuck you, buy our product more times. Oh, surely this will make us money, but no, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're the same thing. Yeah, we always... I hate doing the history videos, because then I do an unboxing, and I see all the different type of foilings every single box had, and it like... And I opened a dumbass standard boxes, and every rare has the stupid corny ass lines through it. Man, so disappointing. I wish they would just mix things up a little bit. Like when they did it for Lyrical, I was just like, oh my god, it's so cool, finally. But hopefully they do it again. I don't know. We're pretty ugly. Why do you always have to be negative about it? Why can't I appreciate one thing without you telling me like actually there was a negative to it? Oh, like, oh, I had a pizza today. Oh, but it was really high in calories, right? Like, yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. There used to be kings, yeah. We used to have stuff. Now we don't. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright. But yeah, that's all we got. Next week we'll talk about this dork. I don't even remember his name. What are they? Nebula Knights? Nebula Knights, right? And they got 9 cars being revealed. So I think that's a normal number. I think if it was like 10, they could have maybe gotten a token or a set order or something like that. But since it's 9, that's, you know, grade 0, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. And then there's a grade 1, grade 2, grade 3 of different rarities. And then they have 2 more cards, right? So presumably like a double rare, I'm sorry, a triple rare, a double rare, a rare, and then 2 commons. aside from the ride line, but we'll see. Get out of his way quick. Yeah, thankfully. Hopefully Bird or Sexy Tumblr Man is next. Yeah, I will never like this art. I'm gonna be upset if like the playstyle is really good or something I vibe with, because like he looks like such a dork. Unless they have like an old art, but like just boring. Yeah, I guess maybe they could do 2 double rares. Yeah, but we'll see. They could also do 2 comments. I would not be surprised if they do that. Yeah, I want Bird already. Just one guy really good already know the playstyle. Yeah, let's go Disco Paladins. Yeah, essentially. I mean, I'm also gonna be upset if like the grade 1 or 0 or 2 look cooler than this guy. They better be equally as dorky, or else I'm gonna have to just grade 2 game and refuse to ride into this guy. But yeah, Kenner Paladin versus officialist, it'll happen. Just like when it comes out, everyone's gonna test it and be like, oh, what if Tetrafall and the Wisdom Order? Oh, I'm so smart. How much we expect from these? Maybe. Alright, let's play some Deer Days. Let me keep that. Close this, close this, close this. Close this. Here. Jump scare? Yeah, sorry about that. Did I go to CFA? I didn't mean to go over here. Yeah. Steam. So I don't think I played, yeah, because it happened yesterday. So there was an update yesterday for Deer Days. And they've had some bug fixes. They also fixed one thing that I technically did ask for. But take a look at that in a bit. Let's see a thing. And then we're gonna go here. And hopefully I don't get that weird fuzzy paradox sound. Fuzzy sound.
CurlyHairedVanguard. Deer Days 2.
2. Alright, a bit early for that one. I don't know. Hopefully the volume's okay. Oh, yeah, speaking of Cultilift, that's what we're playing today. We'll just call this guy Jewel Knight at home. Hopefully he's not Jewel Knights. Review quick decks. I gotta have an asterisk on the expectations. I mean, yeah, they'll probably be really good next set. I feel these are deer twice even, yeah. Oh, they did the Cultivoids. Speak of the devil, y'all are right on the nose. Second time I'm gonna have to wait for reset 7 on Deer Days too, because Calliopea's Aris doesn't pulse really anymore. Already. As he was gonna be relevant. I mean, he's okay. He's okay. We have Blazing War right here, so we can make it work. Here's the list. No. I mean, someone had asked yesterday in the Discord, so I just copied and then made some adjustments. And I keep forgetting. Even though maybe I won't buy. Is this getting reprinted? Festival collection? Because I don't feel like having to hunt down. I'm tired of getting promos for decks I want to play for fun and then being $20. So is this getting reprinted? If not, then I'm not building this deck. It's, yeah, I think that's this month's promo. All right, I'm not building this deck. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. Nope. I'm not playing $20 for the fucking promo for a deck that I just want to fuck around with. Nope. It's like $5. Okay. Yeah, because I have to check. I don't think I have any of these cards, and like I think this was getting like sold out, or something like that. But I have to check. I'm assuming it's gonna go down because like the double rare is not that crazy. But yeah. Get the feature. Yeah. Okay, buddy. But yeah, the feature is that when I do this, now the card is not like the cropped version. It's like the actual card like it was in yesterday's one. That was it. What Click is talking about is that this guy, I guess, was bugged where he gives 5k to the Vanguard, or yeah, to the Vanguard, but it would keep the power to the end of the turn. Or maybe Cultivate Blaze was what's the word? Bugged? But yeah, basically the power would stay on, so the rest there until you change it again. But the deck next year, yeah, maybe I'll do that. It's bad enough I have to play the donation card, right? So I don't even know where that is right now. It might be in Cryandra, just collecting dust because I haven't played that deck in a while. This month I did sell one for $5. Okay, yeah. I mean, I still have to get the freaking Grand Grace one, right? And that shit is like $50. After Boyang specifically told me that it was gonna be like $5. Oh, you love his voice, but I actually have not heard his voice at all. So, first for all of us, I guess. 5k for Evan to rewrite, yeah. So looks only making grand tier 0 even to be a separate deck. I mean, we already got the double rare, so hopefully that's enough, but we'll see what happens. I really hope they that it does support the deck somehow, but they probably by the end of the month. Okay, buddy, it's the 24th. You have 7 days to make that card $5, or I'm coming for you. Oh, listen. Cause I have to get that in the. I want to get. I have all the cards for Rotovisor, and I have the max rarity, except for the latest grade 3, because I don't think he looks good in FFR. So I got him in SR instead, and I still think he looks kind of ugly. But I have the rest of the deck max rarity, right? I even have Rotovisor FFR, and I have not built the deck. I have it all sleeved up. And like they're all together in the binder, but I just have not put the deck together. But I would like to get the new promo in foil, just because I have everything else max rare. But we'll see. Next month? Nah. I read that as this month. I read it as this month, so you have until this month. Alright. Let's fight our boyfriend, I guess. Too bad I'm not using the actual deck. Boyfriends are fighting, yep. Let's fight for what's her name, for Erica's guardianship, I guess. I can go first. Oh, Eva sleeves? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. I might be in danger. We'll put that back. Yeah, that works. Nothing normal to work. Uh-oh. Eva starter. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Oh, we might be playing double. Hold on, let me turn that one off. There you go. And, whoops. That's turn. There you go. If anyone entitled the best mom? Yeah, essentially. Is it about not shipping everyone? I know. I'm saying that as a joke. Yeah, it's oh, we're fucked. At least I went first, so I can draw some cards before Obscure Dude comes in. But after that, it's a wrapper. It's a wrapperoni. Sure. Oh, I guess I don't know what I'm playing. Oh, they probably saw this. That's funny that I discarded this. They saw Mid-Hat and they're like, oh, this is Varga? And then they got that order, maybe. That's funny. But I guess they started, maybe not, because they started their hand with this, so maybe not, okay. But yeah, I could very easily be playing Varga. And they won't know for a while. Wow, they're still playing this? Why? You don't need to play that anymore. You need to play that anymore? Oh, right, you don't have the, never mind, you do need to play that. Yeah, you don't have the set 6 order yet. Jinky's has turn 3 and yeah, I was having a meltdown meals playing. Yeah, Jinky's so bad in this game. I played against him because I was trying to get the Kyoma skin or image or whatever. And I figured I might as well get both in one shot. And motherfucker,
ガードにアタック
he did the divine skill. He just called 2 crits. I was like, what are you doing? And no, I think he did wisdom and he called 2 crits. And I think he divine skilled and called like another 2 crits. I was just like, bro, what? What are you doing? And then he like didn't overcall them to like bounce at a hand or whatever. Like, it's so weird.
パワープ
He
ラス
doesn't have the prize cycle? Yeah, unfortunately. Hopefully I can... I don't play draws, never mind. That's not great, but that's fine.
ヴァンガードにアタック
That is fine. So I'll use this crit that I saved so I can stay on low damage.
ガード
Just heal it out? Yeah, exactly. So, of all things I can go to damage, that one's okay.
ターン
スタンド&ドロー
And you will go ahead and use Rising Star Vorilla
ライ
to ride into this. How ridiculous do I want to be? How ridiculous do I want to be? Alright, I'm gonna call this here. And then I'm gonna call this here. Let's see what we get off of this. If we get the grade 2, that's crazy.
パワープラス
Ooh, actually, that's kind of good. We're gonna call this
ステレオ
here,
ルコール
and we're gonna activate
スキル
this.
発動
And now they know what I'm playing, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Their little pervert rear guard. So this lets me put something into soul. Unfortunately, don't have the best options here. That kind of sucks. I don't know if I want to put this guy in. I guess we can put static crack into soul. I don't think that's everything I've got. We're gonna move this up. Oh, I can't kill this pervert because he's just gonna call him back. And actually, he has another one in drop, so it doesn't make a difference. He has 2, so maybe if you're lucky, next turn we'll have 2 perverts. Alright, let's go to battle. I think I play fronts,
ヴァンガ
so
ード
we're
にア
gonna
タ
do
ック
this.
ノーガード
ドライブチェック
We're surely gonna check it.
トリガー
Oh, not what I meant, but yeah, I'll take it. I'll take those.
パワープラス
Easy peasy. No damage. Card I need in drop and drop.
I should have believed.
ダメージチェック
Never punished. Undeniable. This is technically bigger? Why is this oh, right, because it's static crack. Man. Static crack is crazy. I didn't know
ヴァ
static
ンガー
crack,
ドにアタック
if you overcall static crack, you can give 5k to the thing you overcalled. But,
スキル発
so
動
we'll do this, and this is fucking 33.
パワープラス
Okay, fuck. Sorry.
ノーガー
I have to remember these are human people. And not the CPU, so I can't just talk shit. Ooh, Obscure dude. To damage. Not that that really matters too much, but
スキル発動
okay. Speed Dragon Empire. Normally you get extra punish, yeah. Yeah, these are human people.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Not even 33. Whew.
スキル発動
Why don't you hard ride on grade 1 so you can get a crit on turn 2 or like we're over the ride deck. Yeah, I guess you're right. That would have been a crazy ass fucking turn. They would have gone to 4.
クリティカルトリガー
So I probably would have scooped if that happened to me, to be
クリティカルプラ
honest.
スパワープラ
Like,
ス
not only am I losing to Koto Blaze, but they pushed me to 4 while I'm on grade 1. Nah, get the fuck out of here. Goodbye. I know when I've had enough.
ターン
Alright, pretty decent. I only need 1 counter blast next turn. I could do 2, so I could just take both these attacks. Because I could do the other forward, but it depends on what I draw. Maybe we'll see. And what kind of turn they have here.
スキル発動
Tesla's job, everybody. He plays as ugly but flawlessly because he does
What the AI already does but gets rewarded for it. Yeah, basically. He also has the deck that is the best constructed in Deer Days. Maybe not the best in all of Deer Days, but I have the DLC. He's the best. He has the best actual list. Sorry, Azim, we have double perverts. They're gonna tag team. Look at you while you pee or something. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't read the comic. I've just seen the image. I can't say read. I've just looked at the comic, right? Because I don't know what it actually says. So what? He's gonna attack at the Static Crack? Don't do that to my man, Static Crack. Come on, man. His back hurts. He ain't got no arms. Am I really about to protect Static Crack? That's what am I really about to protect Static Crack Dragon? I mean, he good. But I don't know if he's that good. Wait, what happened to my cursor? Guys? Oh, okay. Whew. Started fucking out. Okay. I could just drop mid hat, but I want to play mid hat. Surely they won't attack with this thing. This is 20 out. Got it again.
Ain't no way you're gonna waste your Vanguard swing. Ain't no way you're gonna waste your Vanguard swing on that. Alright, fine. I'll play that game. I'll play the game. That's fine. I don't really need the counter blast. I'll do what it does. You ain't got it. You ain't got it. Shit. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. First, who does you? I didn't know until yesterday. Damn. That's Ritzia. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I tried my best. You're gonna attack my other rear guard? What are you so scared of? What are you so scared of? What do you think, bro? What do you think you're fighting? It's just Golden Blaze, bro. Like, calm the hell down. God damn. What the heck, bro? Just because I pushed you a little bit? Damn, bro. Calm down. He's scared of sensors. It's like I don't even want to learn what this fucking deck does. Oh, but alright, surely I'll get what I need from this. As maneuvers, ooh, interesting. I can't add anything, which sucks. So I don't know if I want to play. I guess it added to hand. Add it to hand is fine. Add it to hand is fine. Yeah. I can't retire Obscurate. Okay, never mind. And I can't restand anything, unfortunately, unless I get the fucking. You're not, no. Unless I get the God Soul Charge here? Nah. Damn. That's unfortunate. Alright. We'll just play basic ass Vanguard. I don't really need to guard. So, wasting the attacks and more opportunities you have to win. Yeah, honestly. It's not like the kind of. This isn't the kind of deck where I can't do anything. So, come on. I think it's basic about Golden Blaze. I mean, I can't do anything else right now, so. Normally I would Soul Blast 2 cards and I can restand said units, but I don't have any units that match because I didn't get the order, or I didn't get to counter blast 1 to like a top 5 and put 1 to soul, 1 to hand, or call 1, I think. Yeah, call 1, put 1 to soul, and that could have let me get something. But since they denied me the counter blast by fucking going after my rear guards for whatever reason, we will just have to play this the way it is right now, right? Drawing RPG is great. Hopefully they no guard. Nah, they can't no guard here. I've pushed them too much and I have no damage. They gotta guard this, I think. Well, 31. They're kind of in a rough spot. They might have to like drop a trigger and give me Obscure, dude. Oh, they're gonna take it? Okay. Crit. It is number real though. Crit. That's good actually. That's a good draw. Because I can restand that next turn. Alright, cool. Lose another Obscure dude.
I would attack your rear guards, but that literally don't matter. Yeah, there's no point in using this. I guess I have to activate it. Is it really gonna force me to Soul Blast? Okay. I have to Soul Blast? Okay. That's kind of dumb. That's kind of dumb. If that's really how that works. Get the little freaks off the board. Like, they're just gonna come back. I'd rather get, yeah, give me that. Alright, next turn I can hopefully do some damage. Draw into Persona Ride. Or the Cult of Blaze Order, and then just have an okay turn. I could use the draw here. That's fine, actually. Dennis some soul for no reason? Yeah. Because I guess it's mandatory. It didn't let me not Soul Blast. Even though it's a cost, I'm pretty sure I should be able to, you know, not pay the cost, but it just let me, it didn't let me not, you know, go back. So, I guess that's just how Cult of Blaze either works or Dear Days is bugged. So. You can't get rid of them? Yeah, they'll just return, unfortunately. Why is that so specific? Yeah, seriously. Oh, you want to talk about it? Oh, damn. I'm sorry, Zoom. They got a whole board of freaks over here. Watching you buy milk from the grocery. I don't know. Oh. We're in a 7-year war with ants in our garden. Good God. Yeah, I hate ants. Oh, it's okay. One of them's gonna off himself here. You're gonna do that first? Okay, sure. Usually you wait until you put Immigrant into Soul to Soul Blast him out. Oh, they're just not gonna skip right. Huh? What? Did they draw into their 2 copies or something? But what? Daddy the fuck? Oh, okay, there's one in drop. But you should have it, unless you have the other, maybe they have the other one in hand. Maybe that's what it is. Have you ever seen that D&D shorts on YouTube about perverts? No, I have not, unfortunately. I guess I'm going to 3 or 4 damage here, right? Because I don't really have anything to guard except the 1 PG. So I think I take this, maybe guard the Oscar with PG. Or Emos in Australia? Huh? You guys are very specific with the wars you'll be having. No, and I hate ants from the Battle Spirits video? Yes. The reason I hate ants is because one time in the Dominican Republic, we bought either bread or donuts. I think it was donuts. And I was so happy to eat it. I was just like, fuck yeah, a donut. Hell yeah. I'm like 10 or whatever. Love me some fucking sweets. I went, I got it. Put that shit in my mouth. Num 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 num. This shit tastes kind of weird. Lo and behold, it was just full of ants. Ants all over the place. I've never been more disappointed to eat something in my life.
Damage check.
And then put them in my water bottle. Whirlpools. Good God, that is some crazy specific levels of torture. It was a donut that had ants. It was not supposed to have ants. Oh. How dare you imply that my people make ant donuts? But yeah. Let's go ahead and PG this so we don't go to 5. And I guess discard that. Even though honestly, unless I draw the Cult of Blaze Order, Shinri is kind of useless. Ends give them extra flavor, they sure the fuck did not. They sure as fucking hell did not, I tell you what. I was little, I craved Maelstrom. Oh, makes sense, yeah, I guess you're right. Alright, I finally have Counter Blast, let's go. I can play Vanguard. Alright, so CB1 like a top 5, call 1, put the other one to Soul. This sucks ass. This sucks actual ass. Hold on. I call this one, right? Okay. Alright, so I'm not gonna be able to restand anything. I can restand the grade 2 that I have in my hand. So let's go ahead and let's play this game again. And alright, so I can yeah, I can put this into soul. And then now I can restand my front row. Put into le soul. Yes. Okay. So I can put this here. I can swap this. I can call this here. Which is a bit wasteful, but I feel like that is the better way to go. I can go to combate. And this is slightly stronger. So I'll swing in here. And surely they will not hit a single defensive, because that will turn off my entire turn. Because I cannot persona, right? They're gonna, yep, interest up. They can make this so long. Why can't I have people just like be dumb and just like make these games go super fast? They always gotta do crazy shit. They make the games go so long, man. Like turn 7. Y'all told me this game is mad fast, bro. Y'all told me that everyone dies instantly and there's not enough shield value, bro. Come on. I think we need more power creep, actually. Right? I think we need more cards like Mopsaga Value Lord. If this is what we're dealing with. I'm gonna not do that. Thank you very much. Alright. Surely I will check the nuts here. Surely. Sorry for calling you Shirley. But I will check everything. I will check crit OT. I will check front OT. I think I'd like that better. Front OT. Excuse me. And then I will Soul Blast 2 again after that for no reason. After I restand, because I don't think it's once per turn. So. Let's go. Okay, I'll take that. This guy's gonna need the power at least. I did in reverse. Fuck me. Oh. Fuck me. Might have flubbed it. Might have flubbed it. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay. We're gonna put this in soul. We're gonna draw una carta. Okay. We're gonna Soul Blast usted y usted to resend these two. They're gonna get a little 5k boost. Since I restood, I can activate Mid Hat. It's a unit restood. Mid Hat is kind of crazy. I wish we had more commons like Mid Hat. These just when anything restands, bro cuts his head off and draws your card. Alright, I can maybe survive next turn now. 2 damage, please. Don't look at the 2 crit. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so we got rid of Obstacle Dude at least. And a PG. And if they really do have Eva in hand, I guess they'll ride it next turn. This guy was supposed to have the crit because he would have gone to 35. That would have been actually kind of based, but never mind. And maybe they would have gone to 5. Oh, I don't know why you didn't, unless they played 3 copies, but then I don't know why you didn't just do that last turn. Right, skip right into that. So that's on you. I don't understand why you didn't do that last turn. I sincerely don't understand why you didn't just skip right, unless you have it in your hand and you play 3 copies. But even then, if you play 3 copies, you should have just done it. I don't understand. I do not understand. Please explain. I play this deck. You just put him into your soul and that's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's see what happens here. Like I can't think of a single reason other than that they had it in their hand. Like there's really no reason not to just skip right into Eva if you have access to her. Are they playing 4 copies? then yeah, you had no reason not to do it last turn. Unless you just forgot. Or you misclicked, I guess. But,
Stilo
yeah.
Hatsu.
Unless they're like, but you can like put it back. So I don't know what's the point of like trying to like save Persona rides or something. I don't know.
Persona Raido.
Let's see here. I don't know if they have Combined Rusher. No. May or may not play Combined Rusher, but they do not have one in drop. So they'll have to give me something from hand if they want to attack here, or they could just play that. But this might just be 5 attack. Sorry, 3 attacks. We'll see. Lift the next arcade deck after Bird is about giant ants, then I might quit the game. I might quit the game, or I might aggressively play against ant players and make sure they never win. Yeah, Bird hopefully is up next. We'll see. I don't know if they'll do like both Youthquake decks together, because I'm assuming Daikaizers, they'll probably wait a little bit on that, huh? Is about ants in school uniforms? Like, maybe I can vibe with that. Maybe I can vibe with that. If they're all ants, that's how desperate I am for some sort of variety in Lyrical. For some reason, the giant ant deck has donuts too. Alright, then I know that there's a spy in the chat. Then I know for sure there's a spy in the chat for Bushiroad, because that would be way too specific. Because he wanted to Persona Ride, but he could have done it anyways. Like, I don't see the benefit, especially if you're playing 4 copies and you have double Immigar. I don't know why you wouldn't just, like, you could have done it and then Persona Road again. How quick. So like, I don't know. I don't see the benefit of waiting to Persona Ride when you could have just done this, gotten Obscurate for free, and then given him 5k. Like, that's so much better than Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, and he doesn't get power. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, the only way I can think of it happening is if they misclicked or something. I don't know what the fuck to do here. I'm gonna be dead ass with y'all. Like, because I need most of these cards, so I don't know what y'all expect me to do. To guard these attacks, because I might just have to take the Vanguard and pray they don't double for it. Cause I mean, I can. No, I can't take this. This is like what, 46 or something like that. So, and I have to discard something. So, yeah, I'll PG this guy, and then hopefully I can take these 2. And then I can maybe do something next turn if I top deck Persona Ride, especially. I don't know if anything makes sense. I don't know what Contemplate does. I literally did what the deck does last turn. You Soul Blast 2 cards with the same name, restand them. And if you Soul Blast 2 of your Vanguard, restand him. That's it. That's all the deck does. That's fine. That doesn't change anything for me.
Damage check.
I don't know if that music is loud or not. Every time I hear it, the music's always super low. On stream, and for me, it's loud as fuck. Mr. Frosty, I can't hear it. I can't hear it. And I have to discard this. I need the other 2. To have a... barely have a turn. Right. I'd very much like if I could draw into Persona Ride or something. Something good. I know I'm asking for a lot from this deck, but something good for next turn would be great. Otherwise, I cannot break this 9/5 hand. That is, I guess I didn't want to draw into that, so sure, that can go to damage.
ターンエンド
Would have liked to check that, but that's fine.
スペリオルライド
俺のターン
Come on, Persona Ride. Just like another, yeah. To choose one. Choose one, put it to slow, shuffle the rest. Okay. I guess let's do this first.
スキル発動
When is this even Energy Blast? Oh, okay. Come on, man! What the fuck kind of top 5 is that, man? Oh my fucking god. I had no chance in hell. None of these are units. Come on. Shut up. I don't care if you've seen worse. This is worse for me. I don't care if you got shot in the face. I got shot in the foot and it hurts, okay? Oh. Okay. Let's try this again.
オーダー発動
Oh my lord. I don't even have that many triggers left in my deck. What am I looking at? I literally don't have that many triggers. This is ridiculous. I literally don't have that many triggers. I can't call it out. Oh, I can add it to hand. What am I supposed to do now? Okay, random bullshit go.
スキル発動
Yeah, honestly, literally, it's just check OT or die. Stop showing me this card and not letting me put it into soul. Ah! Okay. I'm alright.
コール
Should I be? Yeah, I need him to hit. I guess I won't fucking Energy Blast. Despite the nation I'm playing, you know, well, that makes one of us.
スキル発動
Alright.
パワープラス
I can't restand anything. I can restand this guy. Okay.
ヴァンガードにアタック
I'm gonna lose next turn, so I should go out swinging. Yeah, I should have just played this, but whatever. Like I haven't been able to do nothing. I haven't been able to threaten them at all because I can't get a semblance of numbers. Right? The most I got was 35 or something like that, and that was one time. This is absolutely pathetic. Yeah, I can just resend the grade 1. I have to check OT here. Like I have what 3, 6, 7, 8 triggers. I have to check OT. So I can check more triggers. That's it. Yeah, it just has to be it. Please. Okay, I'll take that. That's great.
パワープラス
That's a good one. Please give me the OT. Please. Please. Motherfucker. That is like... I have like 2 PGs, and this guy, I think, are the only non-trigger cards I had. Oh.
発動
Okay. Yeah, sure. I can... Soul Blast.
パワープラス
Surely you can't guard this. And I'm gonna draw the OT, I bet. I better not draw the heal. I better not draw my last heal from this guy. I don't even know if I should... Yeah, I don't have an effect. I'm sorry, I don't have a choice. I have to do his effect to put him into soul. Attacks are so small, bro. It's like, yeah, whatever, I'll go to 5. Who cares? Oh my god, this game has taken like half an hour.
ガード
I can't believe you have to use that for grade 1 on a non-persona turn. That's ridiculous. Please, please be PG. Please, please. If it's not PG, I'm not playing this deck ever again.
スタンド&ドロー
Okay, it's not OT, so that's fine. There, at least I have my Persona rides. That's great. I just have to not die, which just means I have to hit the OT essentially. I have 3 crits, 2 fronts, 1 heal, 1 OT. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards that are triggers in my 9 card deck. Out of those 7, I need to hit 2 specifically to survive. Ideally both, to be honest. So I have a 1 in 9 chance to hit the card that I need, or a 2 in 9 chance to maybe survive. So not horrible odds. Then I can restand the Vanguard and deck out. Actually, no, I can't even restand the Vanguard. I can restand the Vanguard the rear Vanguard, I guess. But yeah. Damn birds. Oh yeah. Oh, no power. Please stop. I can't believe I decked in more than them. Like, had I seen Persona Ride, and maybe if they had given me Counter Blast, I would have been in a completely different spot, but Vanguard, what is this, V4 Paladin? Yeah. Literally my only units are extra copies of my Vanguard, which is dumberoni. Can you swim already? Oh, nope, not yet. You're gonna call another fucking pervert. The price of the bag. They got the 4th one on top of that, so they can put it in the front row. No, they're gonna call Combine Rusher finally. From hand. Like a pervert. Just the whole back row. Oh, fucking perverts. Alright. So I can guard this, and then I have to just take the Vanguard swing because it's literally 33. I can drop 2, but I have to take the Vanguard swing and hit OT. Because I don't think I can hit OT heal. Right? So I can stop the Goon Squad? I guess not. So I can literally just 1 to pass this, or I can just check OT and be champ chilling. It's November. But I gotta wait for him to resolve this. Yep. No guard. That's fine. It's not actually fine, but I can't really. I couldn't do anything about that to begin with. Alright. Now I hit OT. Oh, I hit Vanguard. Oh, that was unfortunate. Worst deck? Yeah. I don't. Oh my god! I can't believe I decked in so many cards. Like literally, the entire deck was triggers. Oh, that's great. Nice to meet you. This might be Zen, because this always happens when I face Zen. Hopefully not. I don't want to get fucking... I don't want to get... Okay, I don't want to face against Zen right now when I'm playing this. I don't need him to see me like this. Yeah. I don't know why that happens with certain characters. It must be something to do with, like... I don't know. I'd be worse. I've seen the game do to me. Yeah. Oh, what are these bot-ass names? I mean, it might be a bot, actually. Well, they have sleeves, so maybe not. Worse than the Chaos game? I don't know, man. Or the, there was the Chaos one, right? And then there was the, fucking... Oh... the Spinal Marquis game against Dumbass Sim, where I literally couldn't check a trigger or do anything. That one was, like, atrocious. Right, I still think about that. I still have nightmares about that sometimes because that one was so bad. I could not do a single damn thing. But yeah, that one was kind of up there. I'll play Dayusha. I think we played Dayusha last stream as well, right? I don't remember if I won that. I think I lost that, right? Yeah, with Ulstergeist. So I will make sure to never bring up a deck to you guys, because every time I say something about a deck, I was like, oh yeah, maybe this deck is kind of good. I mean, we'll play it on stream. As soon as I do that, I get my ass blasted on stream, right? Yes, all right, I get it, bro. Damn, you got your FR fucking base. Damn, just play the shit. Bro, stop showing me your bling and play it. I get it. You got a casual $20 in your hands, bro. Congrats. I can activate that? Oh, okay. That's interesting. I assumed, but I had wondered if I can activate auto abilities of orders. So that means I can use Pyrolis whenever I want. Good to know. Oh god. Okay. Not like I could have guarded that, but alright. Is it be here? I don't know what they added. That's great. Oh. I mean, you can actually play this in B Heroes, which is funny. There's no point to it, but yeah. Okay, there we go. That's something. I guess. But, you know, it's better than nothing. Come on, deck. What you got for me? Okay. This is fine. I can deck then. I can deck them like half my deck. That's fine. This is what I wanted. Let's go. Call? Colin's like, what the fuck is this card? Cult of Blaze. Oh man, that's so cool. And then at the end of the game, they'll be like, man, this deck sucks some actual raw ass. I guess I'll put this into Soul. I guess I draw into it. We're gonna put this here. We're gonna... This is not once per turn, right? We're gonna do this again. Cause I've been told deck thinning is deck winning. And of course I can tolerate on this deck because we're gonna use the nerd. Fair enough. Give me this guy. Now surely I will call either one of those with Blazing War Cry. Hear my cry, units. Okay, that actually kind of worked. Yeah. I mean, I can't use the effect, but it's fine. I can call it out and I can restand it. I can't put it in my hand, no. Since I have a grade 2 or less with the same name, I can call it out. Huzzah! And now I can rush you. Can you pick a playmat in this game? I don't like this one. I always get out of the deck of volcanoes. So you yes, you can pick a playmat, but you cannot pick the background. The playmat is like the purple strictly flames. That's a playmat. But more than that, no, you cannot do, unfortunately. I'm sorry. So it's going to top deck. Is that what they say? I don't know. Yeah, basically, yeah, they're decals, unfortunately. Okay, I drew into that, which is good, so I can get 5 attacks next turn. Nice, Persona right in damage, get fucked. I mean, sorry. Yeah, that's the same thing they did in Do This one, unfortunately. It does change based on your character that you're using. It goes to like their character, quote unquote, their color, which I guess is nice, but yeah. Wish they did a little more. Maybe they'll free attack without thinking, maybe, yeah. Interesting. I do wish that they did what late great Vanguard Zero did. And they just make sleeves out of every fucking unit. I think that was one of the greatest things about Vanguard Zero. They just made sleeves for everything, right? Like every single unit in the game almost had like a sleeve. And it's like super easy to do because you just take the full art and you just put a frame around it and boom, right? So I hope they do that. Because right now all they really have is like sleeves you can literally buy. Like I get it, but like just make sleeves of like everything. Because you already have the art. And then 2, we'll add some actual play mats. That would be nice. But hopefully they do it like they fucked it up in Vanguard Zero, so hopefully they do it a little bit better. Because it has to be kind of like they do in Duel Links, where like you can have whatever image, but it has to be kind of transparent, so it's not like super bright and crazy to look at. We'll see. Honestly, I would not even mind if they had it like a mate, like they do in Master Duel. That'd be kind of cute, but that's asking for a lot. Alright. Do their turn for a bit here. Forgot to mention at the beginning, but that video about the like the anime that I showed at the beginning of the stream and I showed last time on stream, I actually already have that finished. It was supposed to come out yesterday, but I didn't edit it in time. I didn't finish editing until late, so I'm gonna push that until next Wednesday. And then I'm gonna try and do a video on Soul Fronts again, for Lyrical this time. And I actually recorded it before today. I was gonna quickly edit it, but I didn't like. I didn't like how it came out. I want to do it again, but like slower and like sound smarter. Maybe do a little bit more research. So, Jewel Cat mate, yeah, that'd be kind of nice. Return of tier list, yes. I haven't done an actual like tier list in a long time. Why do you guys always attack my fucking units, bro? It's Koltha Blaze. Why are you going after his What is wrong with you? Why are you guys like this, bro? What? Y'all suddenly know what the deck does? Like, hello? He didn't even get his effect. He was played from the deck. So they attack my rear guards, bro. Just push face like a normal human being. What the fuck? What are you doing? Have him! Fucking kill him! Cut him in half! Fillet him! Eat him for breakfast! Oh my god, bro. You happy? You swung your dry ass checks at my stupid ass rear guard. Hey, showstopper. Oh my god. What do you think this is? Fucking vintage? Think you got fucking Commando? What are you doing? I can't. Why? What the fuck? Let me have rear guards. They don't even do anything. What are you gonna do? Pass turn? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh. Like, I guess that would have turned off their turn or whatever, but like, unless they're cheating or they have Psycholia, I don't know how the fuck you would know that. Oh my god. Good god. What even was that? What? Who does that? Maybe these aren't human beings. Maybe I was too generous when I called them human beings, right? Clearly, I'm not dealing with human beings anymore. Good lord. Who in their right mind does that kind of shit? Unbelievable. They're gonna fucking swing their own Duel Nation into mine? Like only one can pass? Like, what is wrong with you? Oh. Just for that? You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna call his ass again. What you gonna do now? You gonna attack into him again? You freak! You damn freak! Maybe they are AI? No, the AI would never do that. The AI would just fucking push face relentlessly. No! I don't wanna... Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I wanted to call the other card. That would have given me value, but that's fine. Value is for bitches. And I ain't no bitch. So we're just gonna do that. I need to slow down. No, I don't. You need to slow down. I need to go faster, actually. I've been playing this shit for an hour, and I've gotten 1.5 games in. So no, actually, I think I need to go faster. Clip, thank you. I can't wait to post that and have the nerds tell me like, oh, that was actually a really good move because shit, fuck. No, it wasn't. Trust me, I am too. Values for bitches. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Leave me alone. Stop asking me questions. Just push face. Take this 18. Don't check anything. Unless it's your persona right again. You go faster. It's gonna cost me the game. You don't know that. Why? It's just 18k. Why? That's like 15k. Why are you like this? Why? Why? I'm going. He's a fan of Kyoto. I guess so. I hope. I hope I check crit. Don't. Raggedy ass. Alright, so that's 23. This does not hit anymore. Actually, it does. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's fine. It's part of the plan. Oh, yeah, of course they got it. Actually, none of them hit anymore. Fuck. I have to do this just so he restands. There's no point in restanding the other guy. So we'll just do these two. Restand this so he can stand, and I can put it into soul and draw one. Because yeah, this would not hit. It would just get 5k. Give me money. Okay. Please guard this. Please. Please make my day. Look at the numbers wrong, please. Okay, that's fine. This is the ultimate fight. This is the ultimate Vanguard. Your muscles boosters came from getting honorable mention in the contest. Nice, very nice. That you just got like it just came in now in the mail. Oh yeah, I have another one so I can put that in the soul. Oh my god, Persona Ride! Guess favorite thing, no card. I got Persona Ride! And I have cards in my soul! Maybe we can play Vanguard. Maybe we play Vanguard. And I have cards with the same name. Yeah, I just have to wait an hour for them to resolve other effects. Yeah, man. Pablo, you missed it because I sure as hell was not playing Vanguard in the previous game. I'll tell you what. Oh, or maybe I was, depending on how you want to read into that. But that game sucked. Sucked all the life straight out of my cheeks. I did not like it. Alright. No joke though, am I dead? Am I just dead? I only have. Oh, I have the front. Okay, I didn't see the front. Okay.
パワープラス
Are you gonna boost? If you don't boost, all right. So, all right. As long as they don't check the nuts, we should be okay here. Okay, we're fine.
ド
Everything's
ライ
okay.
ブチェックヒールトリガー
That's not ideal, but that's fine. This is what? 26, 31, 41. So I can just give you these two homies. We do see. Gucci is what I'm trying to say, not
ヒ
Gucci.
レ発
I don't know what that means, but
You have no drives, no ability to get drives.
動リア
because you
ガード
cannot
に
push
アタ
on
ッ
the right. Stop! What the fuck? Fine!
クヴァンガードにアタック
Unbelievable. Who's on the rear guard? Possibly. Wouldn't be surprised if that's what that Kaiser does, but they might be completely separate decks. Who knows
ヴ
anymore?
ァンガードにアタックヒレ発動
I literally would not have been able to
パワ
guard
ープラス
If you had just attacked the Vanguard, I hope you know that. I hope you know that.
ノーガードダメージチェックヒールトリガー
Sure.
パワープラス
Whatever you say, Kyoba. We'll heal.
ターンエンド
Okay.
スタンド
Alright,
ドロー
alright. That's fine. That's fine. I wanted that anyways.
ペルソナライド
Because this is a turn 9 deck. I get to resand my Vanguard on turn 9. It's actually kind of based. Y'all just don't know about it. Y'all deadass just ain't know about this shit.
スキル発
Sure.
動
What do we got here? Okay. Nope. This was turn 9 before that turn 9. Alright, so I should be able to send both of these. Nope, because I have one in drop. So I have to... Sugar. This guy.
スキル発動
I can resand the whole column. I can resand the whole column, yeah. This guy. Alright, because I have one of these in soul. Yeah, they're gonna resand this entire column. Yeah, we'll go to combat. Sure.
スキル発動
Do your thing, buddy.
パワープラス
Okay. Now this is actually, now if I can get a crit on this, it's actually gonna be a really big
ヴ
column.
ァンガードにアタック
Because they're gonna restand, they're gonna get plus 10k. I lied.
スキル発動
Plus 15 and plus another 5 when I
パワ
restand.
ープラ
So
ス
die number.
ノーガード
All right, they're gonna try and deny my heal, of which I have one of.
クリティカルトリガークリティカルプラスパワープラス
That's fine. That was all part of the plan.
スキル
I needed them to check that so that they would not check
ヴァンガー
it's
ドにアタック
later when they attack me in the face. Yeah. Normally that'd be whatever, but this deck gets no power.
ガード
So it kind of sucks all ass, but it's fine.
ドライブチェック
Big whammy? Alright. That's fine. That is a-okay.
スキル
Conmigo.
発動
Todo está bien. Daijoubu. You and you. Second stand, you and you.
パ
Let's
ワー
go.
プラス
Pog? We still say Pog, right? I don't know if we still say Pog. And like, you know what I decided?
リアガード
Fuck
に
your
アタッ
rear guard. How about that? How about I attack your rear
クスキル
guard, huh?
発動
How about that?
パワープラス
What are you gonna do about that?
ノー
Sucks
ガ
when they do that to you, huh? Randomly? Minding your own fucking business and they attack into your rear guard? Shit's ass, huh?
スキル発動
Put it into soul. Put it into soul. Okay, PG, that's pretty good. So
ヴァ
I
ン
can
ガー
survive
ド
next
にアタ
turn.
ック
I don't know if I want to put him into soul afterwards because he's my last copy, so I think I'll leave him out.
パワープラス
Go ahead, check another defensive. Okay. You have the counter here that specifically works against me. How dare you? How dare you?
ガード
How dare you fucking stream snipe me? Set your deck up so that it completely counters mine somehow. And play the heals that specifically counter my deck.
ターン
Unbelievable.
スキル発動
This guy don't have a choice. He has to go into soul.
俺のターン
And I have 5 crits, 1 front, 1 heal, 1 OT. So 1, 1, 1. I have 6 triggers in my 15 card deck. And we have no Persona Ride from our opponent here. So I might actually win a game.
コールスキル発動
And they're gonna get their dual nation out here. Do God knows what. To call this out, sure, they can Soul Blast and counter charge,
ス
I
テレオ
guess.
でクール
Don't forget they could have Chalice. That is true. They could do that, but they just ain't built that way, so they will simply
スキル
not
発
Chalice.
動
So we have nothing to worry about. Gonna do here, but they can either search in order. That's the same, I think, as something they have, or they can counter charge if they have 3 or more orders with the same name. No
セッ
Chalice.
トオーダー
They're just gonna play this shit again.
スキル発動
Which might not be great, because that's, I think, a lot of deck time. Oh, but... Let's see. Why do that, I guess.
スキル発動 ステレオでクール
Which is vibe, I guess.
スキル発動
They're going to die battles. Got the crits.
スキル発動
I'm almost tempted to just take the Vanguard swing. But they're going to start unboosted, surely. So I will do a patented 2 to pass, except I will add mid hat to make it a 2 to pass. Actually, I will add Shinri because I no longer have the order. Make it a 2 to pass. And then after that, I'm at their mercy. Actually, never mind. You got another
スキル
5k.
発動
Well, shit. Well, shit. How many crits we have left? 3 crits? Oh, no. Oh, no. I might actually die. This sucks. I mean, I do have a heal and OT. So, they will probably swing rear first. Alright, sure. They will probably swing rear first. You can just
ヴァン
eat
ガー
it.
ドにアタック
Alright. No balls? Alright, fair enough. Surely they do a crit. I mean, I really don't even have a choice to begin with, honestly.
ドライブチェック
I can barely guard that to begin with.
ドライブチェック
ダメージチェッ
Hopefully I don't. I mean, I guess if I check OT. Yeah, I can check the front. That's
クパ
fine.
ワープラス
I'd rather not, but I'd rather
ヒールトリガー
sack them. Alright, I guess we're... Alright, I mean, I guess the heal was where we're supposed to
パ
be,
ワー
right?
プラス
There's that. This will restand. This will be 33, 36. So I can literally just drop this. Or what, you? Literally just should reap. So that is my last. I don't know why I keep running out of heals. I keep drawing into them. Oh. Cockroach support is in the game. Yes, indeed it is. Cockroach support and the cockroach are in the game.
ガード
That's kind of... That is crazy that I just guarded Dayusha with 2 crit with just a shiver. Insane. I actually need that. I actually need that, and I would appreciate it if you stop attacking my rear guards. It was funny 5 turns ago, but like I'm actually kind of over it. Alright, joke's on you, because I'm about to burn a PG on my rear guard. You happy?
ブリッツオー
I
ダー
hope you're happy, Count Civil. I don't think what you're doing is very civil at all. I think it's actually kind of rude. But
俺のターンドロー
we're gonna final turn.
十分万全の体制だ
Yeah, honestly, yeah. It does suck
Final
to
turn.
attack the rear guard. So we're gonna final turn and we're gonna
ペルソナライド
and does this work the way I think it does? At the end of the battle, this unit attacks. So blast to discard a card, sand this unit, he gets -1 drive, and then I can resend the rears, right? That's hopefully how that works. If my rear guards alone,
発動
I'll just use that that time Emmy tried to guard her rear guards with her body. Do I still have that in Soul? I do. Okay. So we'll call this guy.
スペリオルコール
And I don't have an order.
コ
So
ール
we'll just do this. And we'll boost the
コ
Vanguard.
ール
And we'll call this.
コール
Cause why the frick not? You know? Why the frick not? So do I have a front left? I do not have a front. Okay, so I'm better off attacking and then attacking with the Vanguard. If I had a front, then I can attack. Call PG. I mean, I guess I don't think it would have mattered. I don't think the 1K would have mattered. That's whatever. But I could have called the PG and then overcalled it as a power move. There you go. Give me that whole ass board. What sucks is that, like, I'm gonna be so mad if they die before I get to like do the full combo. Because it took me like 10 turns to fucking do this. Unless it doesn't work that way, but we'll see. Let's swing it here. Because I'm pretty sure I can restand this and then resend the Vanguard, and then because it's not once per turn, and then I can resend my rear guards. Unless I check like, unless I check ulti. But yeah, I'm way slower than Dragon Tree apparently. Honestly, no joke. This deck would they're gonna die before I can fucking do my thing. Oh, gunfuck believable. Unbelievable. They're gonna die before I can do my... I was gonna say, this deck can go hard because you can deck in like half your deck, right? You're gonna check another defensive. It was all defense. Okay, it was -1 of them was not a defensive. Please double heal, please. I was gonna restand the Vanguard. I was gonna restand my units. I was gonna check OT on my OneDrive. Man. All that build up Yeah, it just took like 9 turns, 10 turns, 9 turns, bro. Just to get 1 win against Dayusha, who bricked because they couldn't see Persona, right? Oh god. I don't think I guess I didn't. But I'm because I didn't get to do full combo. Never in my life am I ever gonna have that much soul where I can actually do a full combo, where I can restand the Vanguard and restand my rear guards. That's literally never gonna happen until this deck gets broken support. Literally never gonna happen. That worked on the first wave. Technically Meteoric worked. And Silhouette was like alright, it just didn't really have a big payoff. And Mortal Iron was actually really good in the first wave. Soul in my Persona Rise. I would love to if it actually come up, but it just never does. So I'm gonna play a game of Florasia to make myself feel better. And we'll see how this goes. Those Yu-Gi-Oh decks that takes a combo. Yeah, exactly. Once in every 100 games. Kind of, yeah. Cockroach deck. I don't think there's anything I can play the cockroach in. Unless I build fucking leverage ruts. I don't really want to build cockroach leverage ruts, to be honest. I guess I can build Magnolia Elder Cockroach, but I don't like cockroaches. Misplay guy with no thingy. Suspicioso. Cristianos? That sounds stupid. That sounds so stupid to play Cristiano Cockroach. What would that even do? I should have kept one of those. But can't play that. We're not talking about reveals. Get that shit out of my face. Misplay guy, weird as Dave. I mean, it sounds like a YouTuber that has a similar name. But... yeah, it does. The stupid one. I put it in a stupid deck. I don't know if you have the soul, right? Because it's like Soul Blast 1 for Cristianos. I'm sorry, for the cockroach. So I don't know if you play the Cristianos, but maybe. Oh no, not prisons. No. The last time we played prisons, we got crit sacked. No, please. I have nothing. You guys see this? No effects, please. I have no effects, please. No, I don't need you to draw. Please. I say Prism Vert. How about no? How about we don't subject our opponents? God. That's gonna hurt. Alright. Ow. I wonder if there's anything in Florasia that you can call in the early game and use later on. Like, I know that you can use Yuika, but I don't know if you really want to do that. So I wonder if there's anything that you can call that like gives passive power. You can call in the early game and just have it there before you ride the Vanguard. I guess you can have this, and I will give you this in exchange for this. Which will then go to Soul. Sure. I'll take that. I need my grade 1s, to be honest. Yeah, that's fine. Now they know what I'm playing, presumably. But must rush. Otherwise, we will not survive, because I literally cannot do anything else. I'm hoping Florida gets some sort of support. I cannot use PGs, no. I can only use Elementaria. Because I cannot call any units with continuous act or auto abilities. Cannot call them to Guardian either. There's that Combine Rusher that came out, I think, in set 8. I can play that in... maybe I can't, because it says call. So I don't know if I can Superior call either. I have to take a look. But, hopefully maybe I can play something like that, but maybe not. But if I call it beforehand, right, then I can keep it on board and I can use the effect. But I don't know if there's anything good that's worth doing that. So I can't even play like a discard cycler because I can't guard with it. So. Can you give to a deck that literally cannot play cards with effects? It literally just has to be an order or a blitz order. Or it has to be something. It has to be something that no, it has to be something that has an in-drop effect that like it inflicts some sort of passive. So like in-drop, give the Vanguard 10k or like draw something like that, right? That's what they would have to give the deck. Otherwise, yeah, you can't really do much. It would just have to be orders or something. Or they'd have to give it like a Necro Guard now. Alright, that would be one thing that they could do. They could give it a Necro Guard now. Like in drop, discard 1, bind this, negate 1 attack. Yeah, exactly. I can't even play effect triggers because they have a continuous effect. So I literally have to just play vanilla triggers. All my triggers get plus 5k, which is nice. So my draw triggers become 10k shield automatically. And my other triggers become 20k. It's nice. But yeah. But in exchange for all of that, I kind of want to use this, but I think I'll use this to draw cards because I don't have any cards. So I have 1 in drop. I can Soul Blast 1 out. I Soul Blast 1 out and I get 3, so I have to put 1 in drop, but I don't really want to put this in drop. But it feels stupid to not use this. So I guess I'll discard this. Alright, so we'll use the Vanguard first. Soul Blasting out this. So pretty. I think I have the mat actually. I don't remember if I have the mat. I have to check. So I can get a grade. I don't have any grade 1s. Okay. All this here and call this here, I guess. Any different names? And I get an order. Let's go. Triple deck then. And then we'll go ahead and play this. Because I need to survive. So we're going to draw 2. Very nice, actually. As I played an order, my front row gets plus 5k. And the next turn when I play this, my front row can get another 5k. And then we're going to go ahead and swing 15. I should be able to resend both my rear guards. Very weird day. It's very warm, but this room is actually kind of not as hot as it usually is. So I do have the fan on, but it's actually making me kind of cold. But according to the fan, it's like 78 degrees in here, which is kind of high. Right. I'm also not wearing sleeves, so that's probably why I feel cold. Let's go. Never punished. Die to the deck that has no effects. I actually can't even guard with the OT, huh? I just realized that. I can't even guard with the OT. If I get it. So I have to just only check the OT. No matter what OT I have, I can't guard with it. At least not in later game. It has to be early game. Let's go crit. Okay.
ドライブチェック
Let's go crit. It's MSRP. MSRP? No. Mermaid Rare.
パワープラス
It's Mermaid Rare and it has its Prism or Premium that has foiling.
ダメージチェック
Guard OT is an auto? Oh, okay. Wait, it doesn't? Isn't the like effect of the OT? Okay. I don't know. I have to check. I haven't looked at it. Am I winning? Oh yeah! I'm not playing Cultiblade, so yeah. Mentally, I am winning because I'm playing a different deck. I'm playing a different bad deck, so yes. Oh, we're pretty situated here, which is nice.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Well, no, I just thought the additional effect was an active auto or whatever, but if it's not, then that's good. Okay, that's good. I just assumed that that effect was like continuous or something. What about the lyrical one?
ダメー
Maybe
ジチェッ
not.
ク
Maybe not. I know the lyrical one has red text, but
ターンエンド
did I win that game? Oh, I did win that game. Yeah, that should suck. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, Zoom. I had full combo. I could resend the Vanguard and rear guards, and then they died because I checked 3 crits or 2 crits. I couldn't full combo. It was tragic. None of the LTs have it. Okay, that's good. So I can at least guard with that. That's nice. Yeah. I thought it was like continuous. You have etc. But no. Okay, that's good. Sorry, can I have your vitals? Fair enough. Fair enough. I probably will, considering what I'm playing. So we'll see. The fact that I didn't check any defensives early is great. If they don't heal, then maybe I can do something, but I can't find Persona Ride, so that sucks. That would be something that would help this deck out a lot if I could add Persona Rides to hand, because I can't even call herself out, right? So I can't call her out. Because originally I thought I could call her out with her effect and then use Eureka that I played earlier in the game to bounce Persona Ride, but I can't do that. So if we can get a card that can grab Persona Ride, that would help this deck. Again, it has to be something that activates in drop or in damage zone, right? Or in trigger zone, right? So we have a lot of ways to like support this deck, because I just can't call cards. But again, it can activate in the trigger zone, in the damage zone, in the order zone, right? So you can have a set order that does something. So you can turn into like heroes, but that'd be kind of boring because we have decks that do that. So, but they can go a lot of different ways. He loses because losing to a deck with no effects, that's bad luck. My flourish is not horrible. I might use Elementaria, I don't know. Maybe I can get away with just using this. Can I use this? I have 3 more regards. Yes, I have 3 more regards. Okay. The things that activate in the damage zone, maybe. Yeah. Like that, even if it's just like CB1 draw or something like that, that would help the deck out. Like that's how tragic it is. But I guess you still would not be able to call it because it still has to be an auto. So maybe not too many of those. I don't know. It'd have to have like, or they can give it like a Momoke type of card, where it says like when you can't call. Excuse me. It'd have to have like a continuous that says you cannot call this card. And then that somehow it averts the effect, but I don't know. Right. Yeah. Exactly. So they'd have to give it just one card that activates and drops somehow, so I can like discard it. Air fried chicken. That sounds good. I don't know what I'm gonna have. I actually have a bunch of food, but I haven't looked at it. So I might be a responsible adult and maybe order food after. And then cook stuff tomorrow. So I'm thinking I activate this, because I can take the Vanguard swing. So I can activate this, and that puts me at 33. Because since I played it with Border, I get 5 tame for the rest of the turn. Which is really nice. The effect is also an effect, which means you guessed it, you wouldn't be able to do anything. I mean, I don't know. I think you can like word it in a way where I can do something where it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there's a way where they can say instead of like if it said Counterblast 1, play this card. I don't know. Put this card in the field, right? And that's technically, if put is not a call, is what I was thinking of, but I don't know. It seemed that I would read a microscopic college thesis for total Yu-Gi-Oh card. Fair enough. Should do that for not read thesis. Maybe for April Fool's next year we'll have like a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament in the drop zone. But is a call? Yeah, I don't know them. Yeah, it would just have to be in order, I guess, which I don't really want more orders. Unless it does something crazy, I guess. It'd have to be. I can't think of anything specific to her, other than, like I said, like a Necro Gardna. Unless it's like, it's only if it has 2 effects, and it's like if you select this from the deck. No, maybe if it's like in your hand, you can discard it, draw 1. I don't know. What is this? Vanguard swing. I need 1 counterblast, so I'll take this. Feels massive. Have a buddy fight tournament? No, thank you. I would rather never do that in my life. I gotta stop saying that, because one of these days, someone's gonna come in and like, I'm gonna get canceled because I don't vehemently support buddy fight like all the rest of you do. I'm mostly joking. Can this deck use a promo unit sentinel? Not if it has a sentinel ability, no. When you slam this card, hard rearguard circle, yeah. Can only get support with more vanillas or orders. Yeah, that's why. It doesn't need more vanillas. That doesn't do anything for the deck. It'd have to be like some sort of, yeah. It have to, like I said, it has to be something that activates somewhere else. It's just you can't call it, so it has to have some sort of way to, you know, validate the fact that you can't call it. I have to always guard with my rear guards because I can always call them out and deck them with that. And everything gets +5 each. It's nice. Yeah. I guess we can get like a set order that lets you once like a hostage almost, where it's just like discard 1, rest this, PG and attack, so at least you have 1 more PG. I think like V format have vanillas that have no shield with higher base shield and higher base, higher shield or but less base power. Yeah, that'd be kind of nice actually. I would not be against that. Or 2 base crit? Yeah. I mean, sucks that we have that card in Sokea, but it has an effect, so we wouldn't be able to use that. But yeah, that'd be nice, yeah. But I don't know how they would make it so that you can't play it on other decks. It's a problem. If we had something that had 2 base crit, I feel like that would see play in other decks. So I don't know how to do that where you can use it without having an effect. Sadly, I have no Persona Ride. But let's go. I'ma go fishing. Yeah, they're okay base. So ideally better than that. Yeah, call 2 grade 2s here. Baka. And unfortunately, you're not gonna. You have a grade 1 in hand. I do not. Okay. That's fine. You wanna play? We will just play this order. You and you and you. Stop other deck from playing it. These cards exist in me. Just the fact that they have no effects will make them unplayable. Probably. I don't know. I don't want, like, I get that, but I don't want it to be where like they literally have like 3k power, because this deck doesn't get power to begin with, right? Right. I barely get enough power to do anything, so it has to at least be normal base power. But if something like I don't know. I feel like some lyrical decks can make use of a 2 base crit unit, even if it has no other effect. I feel like that would still see play, but I don't know. Having the set orders giving them effects, yeah, that might have to be something that she does, but I'm hesitant to suggest that because I don't want her to be specifically set order based, right? But it's tough. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of ways that they can do with her. A lot of ways that they can do with her, but yeah, maybe if they just have like, yeah, I don't know, because you can't even have like a vanilla that's like 15k, because then they would just ride that. People would just find a way to cheese that and ride that card. So yeah, 3k is way too low. Equate with normal power wouldn't be balanced. I guess 8k, but then like it can be played in Hazard. Then Hazard can make it go kind of burr. So maybe not, I don't know. I'd have to have like more power, I guess. But that doesn't make sense either. The person in the hand is looking intimidating. Yeah, it's kind of rough. Another long ass game. Still can't believe y'all tell me this format is fast, bro. This should take forever. No wonder Blank is always timing out. And then get MSPs in this game without the weird TikTok explosion effects. You mean this thing? Yeah, you can get them just flat. Yes. But it'll actually be cheaper in terms of CP card points or whatever you'd have to pay. So we're gonna do as fast as the computer's not a block. Well, I'm not playing it yet, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, unless I get Persona right, there's not much I can do here. Reject cards? Yeah, essentially. But yeah, I don't know. 7k base, 2 crit with Hazard. That sounds kind of. Or does she give 5k now? Maybe she gives 5k now. So it'll just be 10k. Yeah, I don't know. That'd probably be too strong. I mean, granted, not like Hazard's an insane deck, so like maybe that's not like a bad thing, right? Maybe her getting something like that wouldn't be too. You can't even like give her an upgraded form, right? Because a call is a ride? Oh no, you can't. I can ride. Okay, you can't give her an upgraded form. So yeah, I guess that's one way they can do an upgraded form, but yeah, I don't want it to lose its identity. I want her to be able to do what she does. So it's 7k to low. Yeah, so if it'll be a 12k with 2 base crit. Yeah, if they give her another form, that's fine, but I don't want it to lose its identity. Where it just becomes a completely different deck. And they're like, actually, that gimmick was whack. Let's do something different. I feel like that's always the lamest thing when they do that. I feel like they just gave up and they didn't even try. And most of the times, they don't even try. I know there are some decks that they try, and it's just like, alright, it just was not working. And I get it, but yeah. I feel like they almost did that with Leonard. I do have this that I can use for the Vanguard swing, which puts me at like 48 or something like that. So I can take this. Okay, with 2 base Chris, it wouldn't hit the Vanguard and boost it. That's so ass. I don't know, man. I feel like you say that, but I feel like y'all find a way. Y'all find a way. Not that that would be not that that would be crazy in this deck either, right? It would just be 10k base. Because I can only give it 5k, so who knows? I feel like the deck is ass. I don't know, man. This will give me 48. She's swinging in for 38. I don't know if she gets another 5k. I don't remember. Bro, what's awesome? She does get 5k. Start instigating. Oh, I was starting to guess. Little instigator. Actually, hey, I wonder what the dress up was for Hazard. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that whole wave was kind of like they played it super safe, which sucks considering that they didn't end up giving them more support, which really sucks. Like, had they gotten a set after that somewhat recently, then them playing it safe with that set would have been okay in my opinion, but they played it way too safe with that lyrical set for how long those cards were without support. I feel like they could have gone a little bit more and it would have been perfectly fine. It is what it is. Because now people are going to ask for a third dress-up form or a third form for these decks because they're so behind, and I think that's so stupid. Not the 3 that don't have the dress-up, but yeah. The other one's bigger, so I kind of have to guard this. It's not doing the 5k. Okay, so this is actually 38. 38. So plus 15 is 58. So that should be enough. Because it needs better rears. That's not about fair. I feel like that's the case for most of them, to be honest. Trust up. It's not gonna be a year. Unfortunately, you're gonna see it next month. Next month. Justify that low base power gimmick. Yeah, that sounds about right. Take this. And unless I draw Persona Ride, I cannot break through this hand, unfortunately. This was like one of the worst matchups because they get so much hand advantage and I literally don't, and I don't push enough. The most I can do is deck thin, but like I already have out so many triggers, so unless I hit OT and they just don't have PG, I don't know what I can do here. I'm gonna use 2 Shermut and Sienna in Halloween fits, and anything else will throw me off. I mean, we're getting to Halloween. That's probably when the set is about to come out. Ooh, let's go! Yeah, I mean, I gotta call final turn. This is final turn, whether I like it or not. So I just literally rotting away. Yeah, like they couldn't even give her. I don't know why they couldn't just support her in one of the main sets. Like, I feel like we could have very easily used that space to give her 1 or 2 cards or even promos, right? Like, I'm sorry, Hazard, but that could have been decided to promo. Whatever. Oh my fucking god, with this. And I don't even get to play in order? Come on, game. Why are you like this to me? Oh my fucking god. And I don't even get to play in order this turn. Alright, hopefully I can check those. At the very least I can restand. At the very least I have that. But yeah, I don't know. I was kind of excited when they were supporting, when they supported Kyoka in Divine Set 2. I was like, okay, cool, maybe they'll pick a lyrical girl, one of them, and give them a little bit of support in main sets, along with, you know, whatever Divine's lyrical deck is supporting. But they literally just did that with her. And then they supported Kairi a bunch of times, and that's it. So, unless I'm forgetting one of them, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. And Petrolka got soft, which was nice, but she's a promo. That one's a bit of a different situation, but yeah. They are attacking my rear guards? Yeah. Which honestly does suck in this deck also, because again, I do not plus. So, losing my rear guards is hard. That is very attractive. That is very attractive. I mean, at least these hit, but I know they have at least 2 10k shields in hand, right? Because they bounce both the girls. And I know they have a super aesthetic shot in hand, I believe. So, sure. Fair Kairi's a trial deck. Trial decks get constant support. Mine just have to divine. Yeah, well, no, it's fine. I'm not complaining that she got support. I'm just saying, I wish they would have supported the other decks like they did Kyoka. But at least they supported something, I guess. But yeah, I feel like they could have, each set they could have given one of them even a common. Right, even at least a common. But I have to hit OT here. That is not OT. That is the worst possible thing I can add to my hand right now. That's alright. She has no promo either. I just don't care about her. And she was on the cover of the set. Like, I don't understand what they makes no sense. Like, they made a whole big deal and like did this whole thing. Set is like themed around her, and then like I don't understand what happened with her. Unless they think the deck is secretly broken and that's why they don't support it. But yeah. Kira has the nicest card yet. She still ends up being like not as relevant. Yeah. Because she was always she's a mess. She's a hot mess. That's probably why I like her so much. She's like me, she's a hot mess, but there's no way they don't have 38k shield, or not even. There's no way they don't have 15k shield in hand there. So. Now I die. Because I literally don't have enough to guard if they Persona Ride especially. I can use this to get 5k and that's it. Yep. Go for it, buddy. It's every game. Every game I play on stream is the last. Until almost that counts, so go for it. Just drawn twin cast. I don't even know if I'm playing it. To be honest, I don't remember. I don't play twin cast when I'm playing Calburn. Because I want to try and draw cards, and that's the only way I have to draw cards. So that's right. But yeah, twin cast would not be horrible. Yep, and that's why I only play 2 copies of this card, and I play this Blitz Order, which at least 9 out of 10 times I can activate it. I kind of have to play Vibrant Symphony because, you know, 30k shield when I don't have PGs is pretty not what. Not what. I'm so hungry. Oh, she's gonna call it again, huh? They have 2 counter blasts. Yeah. Did they aesthetic shot too? Cause then I'm fucked. No, counter blast when it counts. Not playing twin cast? No. Playing Calburn. Like I just said. Get the Chrono Jet out of your ears, because I want to try and draw cards, because you have no way to draw cards. Draw cards when your Vanguard calls. They don't call 2 every turn, because I didn't call 2 every turn. Now did I? So, I don't know what the hell you're telling me with your exclamation marks, when I very clearly did not call 2 last turn. Now did I? So no. Most times, you don't actually call 2, now do you? It should just suck ass sometimes. So... I hate this match. But this match is it. It's fine. And if I didn't suck... Oh, okay, so it's a me thing, apparently. Blitz him off my PG. Yeah. It's not like I could have really guarded most of his attacks anyways, so. I have, I think, double Vashbon power, so it is what it is. My 1 PG. The only 1 PG I can play. And they still have their OT live, which is very tragic. Yep. Like there's no way I could have guarded this. Maybe if I can hit a defensive, we'll see. I can maybe do a 1 to pass here. And then I don't think this is enough. This is what, 20, 28, 38, 48, 50. I might be able to guard the other one. This is 38. Never mind. I have to use this if I want to guard the Vanguard. Okay, that's 38. And I can throw this down for 1 to pass. And then I have 30k in hand, which I can almost use to guard this, I think. It goes crazy. Yep. We're talking about previous name. If you
ド
check
ライブチェック
T heal. Okay, but oh my fucking god. Never mind. I have to literally check OT heal to survive. Do I even have heal? I do have 2 heals. Am I playing 3 heals? Why am I playing 3 heals? I don't remember why I did that. Well, surely I'll hit it. What are you doing? Just pick your damn card. Yeah. Like, just pick your fucking card. There, shut up. Or did they fuck up? Did they fuck up and are they rage quitting?
クリティカルプラス
Okay.
ドライブチェック
I mean, now I can just hit OT. So, or no, I think they might have just fucked up.
Vanguard
Yeah, I think they just misclicked, so they were just screaming on the side there. This is enough, right? Because this gets extra 10. So
カード
I just have to check OT. They misplayed. Otherwise, I would have been literally. Oh man, they had mercy. Yeah, they gave me a chance here. They're like, they have 2 heals in deck, right? Oh, you only play 3? Never mind. Fucking die.
ダメージチェック
That's that. Never gonna get out of silver until I play off stream.
どのデッキを使う？
I'm trying to build up max rarity Petrolka. I really like playing this deck, but we got a ways to go, unfortunately. 3 heals, more gas. Yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking. I do not remember playing that right. Because I couldn't use Elementaria. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would have been able to guard. I mean, I don't think Elementaria would have mattered because they would have. By Elementaria the Vanguard, they would have just given 100 million quid to rear guard, so it wouldn't really mattered. But that probably would have been a better play either way. Yep, we are staying in silver, which is funny because I think I just win 2 and I can finally get up. But I guess it hasn't been that bad because I've been able to find games, right? So hasn't been that bad. But yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm tired. And I'm hungry, and I'm sad. I'm sad because I can't win, and all my bad decks are bad. I think we'll call it here. Where it's just continuous restriction is just too much. Yeah, I hope they do something interesting with it. I like bad decks, I think, because I'm hoping that they'll do something cool with them in the future. And I'd like to see how they. I think of it as like a puzzle for myself to figure out how to make the deck work, and also for the developer to figure out how to give it good support while still making it not shit. Or making it not broken, I should say. Did I fix the heals? No. I'll just remember next time. I'll forget next time, and then you guys can yell at me. It's a whole ass death sentence. Yeah, unfortunately. But I'd like to see it work. I'm sad. I'm click. Good. But yeah. We'll call it here. We'll be back Tuesday. Depending on how nuts the quick start deck support is, we may do some CFA testing, right? I'm on a big All-Star guys kick. I'd love to play Cristianos again, so we'll see. If not, we'll just do some more Deer Days. I'll see what other shitty deck I can build. Maybe lyrical decks, because I have to play a lot more lyrical decks. But thank you all for stopping by. And hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, morning, evening, what have you. Take care of yourselves and each other. play Vanguard, accept Koto Blaze, and have yourselves a damn good one.